Hello everyone, welcome to, well, we're back in Belgium then for round 11 of the Formula 2 Championship. We got a sprint and we got a feature race here tonight. We got a few new drivers on the grid as well. A few new faces in Formula 2, I should say, in this paddock as well, which is very exciting stuff indeed. 9 laps in the sprint, 13 laps in the feature race, 2 points for pole position, 1 point for fastest lap in each of the races, and so on and so forth. Fingers crossed that we've hopefully sorted out these gremlins of the streams we've had this week. I must admit, I am a little concerned though, as my percentage is still quite high, but let's see what happens then. Right, yes, we are now just getting going then for the start of this session then here in qualifying. Of course, qualifying is about to begin in just a jiffy, but let's take a look at the drivers and the constructors. The drivers and the teams championship. It is Troy who leads the way, 94 points in front of as we're on board with Sick as Muck. Then it's Troy who's 94 points in front of RTB and Toy Coin, who are both second on 127 points at the moment. Fourth position is Luke in the ART. I think this is his final race in ALR Formula 2 and ALR in general, because he goes off to his adventure in Australia. Gamer in 5th position, not here tonight unfortunately. Serious Mushroom in 6th on 97 points, 83 points for Vessier. Knowlesy on 57th in 8th position there. 9th is Kaidal on 39, and 10th is Farfu, who's loving life in Formula 2. He has broken into the top 10 already. 11th position on 36 points is Gina Persley on 35 points in 12th position. Then Martin on 24 points, 22 for Reflections. Sick as Muck in 50th position on 13 points. Vintage on 4, 1 point for Gorder. Then we got Camaro, Kaz and Moomin Ninja, who have not got any points yet. In the team's championship, it is like this. It is the Carling team who are leading the way, 72 points in front of Campos, who are second on 242 points. High Tech are up in third now, 54 points away from the Campos. Dams are in 4th position there, 27 points away from the High Tech team. 5th position is the ART, 20 points away from the Dams, and it's the Virtuosi team, 21 points away from the AR team. Then on 96 points is the MP Motorsport team. Then we have the Charus team, who were at bottom, weren't they, not too long ago. They've now moved up to 8th, and they're now in front of the Prima Racing, point in front of the Prima Racing, and in the Triumph Swap, both on 59 points and in 9th and 10th position then. Of course, the driver changes on, and Kaz is now going to be a part of the full-time Prima car. Good stuff indeed to see Kaz back in. The Virtuosi team, it'll be Moomin Ninja, who is replacing Young Lights, who's gone at MIA. So he's no longer a part of ALR. We have also got, going on pole position is Vesher, he gets 2 points there. We have also got Camera Racers now part of the Trident team. Sick as Muck and Gordo are now both part of the Charus team, and hopefully they can get themselves going for the start of the hopefully they can get themselves going for the start of the get the Trident team going then. So Vesio had the 2 points out, and he's on pole position then for the feature race coming up in just a jiffy, which is good stuff indeed. It will be so good stuff indeed for himself and the High Tech team. Troy is 7/10 of a second back. Troy, it's goodness gracious me. I'm surprised to be seeing that then. Of course, the championship leader, they got a 94-point championship lead at the moment now. Luke in third position, and R2B2 is second at the moment in fourth. Moomin right up there in fifth with Sick as Muck 6th, 7th Kaidal, 8th Gordon, 9th Winnie and TK in 10th, which means that TK and Winnie is going to be on the front row of the grid for the sprint race. Winnie, of course, a super sub tonight in the High Tech car. Right here then. Sean, hopefully I'll have time to go through the F1. Sean, hopefully I'll have time to go through the F1 drivers news and Formula 2 starts early. Yeah, but I kind of did it though during qualifying, didn't I? Really? We got Gordo. Hello, hi guys. How's everyone doing? Moving is saying trying to scoff a plum as quickly as I can. Goodness me, that's very healthy, Gordo. Usually I'm stuffing my face full of a sausage roll, to be fair, and I've already got dropped frame rates. Great stuff indeed. Right, we've got I got points last week, was reserved in the day after, and then got a full-time seat. Moving is saying I'll take 5th, let's go, haha. As we've also got Moomin saying that's good. Good luck everyone. Luke saying right. Who asked for snow in the race then? Hello from Kaza, rain midway, which is good stuff indeed. I have no idea why I'm losing frame rates again. It's absolutely ridiculous. Rightio then. Gosh, I must admit, I think we might just go back to the old school streaming on PlayStation at this rate. It's an absolute joke at the moment. Right, anyway, that's my little rant over with. 19 cars in Formula 2 tonight. I'm a little disappointed that the stream has been absolutely rubbish this week. I have no idea why. Nothing's changed or anything like that, but there we go. Right, and so this is going to be the sprint order. By the way, thank you very much to... Oh no, I've forgotten. 1 minute. Let me quickly get me emails up. Thank you very much to Chris Hadlow, who is one of our newest subscribers. So I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that, my good sir, because yeah, it's very good stuff indeed there. Of course, you are 530 subscribers, which is good stuff indeed. Kind of hoping that we was going to get to 600 this season, but it kind of hasn't really materialised, has it there? Unfortunately, probably, but this week if you was a new subscriber, you've probably wondered how we've kept going with all these dodgy gremlins going on. Right, let's go for the grid show. This is a 9-lap sprint race. It's a long circuit, this one is. It's TKO is on, who's going to be pole position for the sprint. Alongside him is Winnie. Now, of course, remember, Winnie, a Grand Prix winner now in bronze. He is in the high tech tonight. Gordo, the only driver on soft tire. I think he had the same attempt, didn't he, at this, back in Spa. Actually, yeah, in Spa and bronze there, didn't he, in third. Kaidala in 4th position there. Sick as Muck is in 5th, with Moomin in 6th position. R2 Beat is currently 7th. 8th position is Luke. 9th is Troy, with Vessier in 10th position then. And that is the top 10. That top 10 will be reversed for the feature race, of course. So when Vessier being on pole position, he's already got 2 points in his account. 11th is Jinner, everyone else on the medium tires. 12th is Farf, with Reflections in 13th, and Knowlesy in 14th position. 15th is Serious Mush, with Toy Coin in 16th, and 17th is Kaz, 18th Martin, and Camera Racer in 19th position. I've heard there's rain midway through the race. I'm not sure if that's the sprint or the feature. We'll find out, but this is going to be a doozy of a race. I'm sure of it, because we didn't have any Formula 2 action last week. But we are back in action this week then for Spa. Then next week we go to the Dutch Grand Prix, and the week after we go to Italy then, of course. So Formula 2, we've only got like 7 rounds left then in Formula 2. Troy looking very strong at the moment. Keep faith, Sean, haha. Keep faith, Sean, haha. Yeah, sorry, I'm struggling to keep faith at the moment with this this damn contraption. My word. Yeah, gosh, I don't really know what to say about it, to be honest. A bit fed up really a bit. Goodness me. Yeah, you can tell that I'm a grumpy ginger tonight, can't you? Goodness me. Right, Camaro going 19th on the grid, then 9 laps around here in the sprint race now. We're about to get going then for the start of the Belgium sprint race, I should say then. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We got a lovely camera shot from that source here. It's lights out and it's go, go, go. And TK then is, that's a Dams car then just popping out right front of the rear wing. As TK got the inside, then Gordo using the soft tires perfectly well then to get past and up into 2nd position. Gordo is out, but this is going to be quite a long sprint race for those soft tires, I feel there. But Gordo's going to try and make hay whilst the sun is shining, albeit not shining too brightly out there, is it? Because it's very gloomy. R2 Beat then, who's 2nd in the championship at the moment, then going side by side. Yellow flag as we go up the hill, and there's contact in the back there. That's one of the virtuosis. I think that's Jinner, who's had a bit of rotten luck in ALR at the moment now. Up to Lake Common. Who's that scampering off the circuit? Is that Toy Coin? It is Toy Coin who's 2nd in the championship, and he's dropped all the way down to 11th position. He's still got up 5 positions, but that's not good at all for Toy Coin, is it? Goodness me, I'm dribbling. Both the Virtuosis right at the back of the field there. A terrible start for the 2 Virtuosi cars. Having said that, he's got past Camaro. Camaro is, Moomin's got past Camaro. He's trying to get past Martin as well. Gordo leads the way then, of course, on those soft tyres then. 2nd position, TK winning in 3rd position. Sick as Mug now flying through the field in the Charouz car. As, of course, Sick as Mug is going to try and fly the flag quite nicely for the Charouz. Both him and Gordo having a look then. Having a look then, but no dice into the chicane now. And goodness me, it's a tidy-ish start. We had yellow flags briefly at the Camel Straight then, but apart from that, it looks all fine and dandy out there. Coming through Stavilo, I think it is, or it used to be called Stavilo. I don't even know what it's called these days. And flicking past you as well. Gordo almost 7/10 of a second up. DRS will be available at the end of the second lap there. Far from reflections there of reflections just past Farf. Made his way up into 11th position there. Farf down to 12th, and he's been an absolute revelation in Formula 2 Farf. As goodness me, as reflection and Nosey there going off the circuit, going into the bus stop chicane, the old bus stop chicane. There's not really a bus stop anymore, is it? Farf on the outside, passes reflections in the art car. Fantastic. He's up past, he's up through and into 11th position. That calls us the ART, not the art car. Up the inside goes. Oh, goodness me, I thought he's going into the back of Sickensbuck there, but R2B and couldn't slow the car down, and now he's going to lose out to Winnie. And no, he hasn't there. He's still just about kept in front as we go through Eau Rouge now and into Radion there as coming up over the crest of the hill as well. There they come, and who's that got off the circuit? And goodness me, that's R2B then using all the track, and then some Winnie and who? Luke fighting for this at the Camel Straight, then coming to the top of Lake Com, and they're going wheel to wheel there. And look at that, Troy up into 6th position there, the championship leader in Formula 2. Of course, trying to stick his nose in there as well. My goodness gracious me, incredible stuff indeed. And it's now we have now got is that Nosey going very deep there, and Kaida's going to be up into 10th position. Remember, it is the top 8. Well, it stays in 11th there. Remember, it is the top 8 that of course it scores points in the sprint. Of course, in the feature it is the top 10. Of course, reflection getting slightly wide then out of the corner and no name, or is it the Jackie X turn? Depends on who you believe, really. Of course, I think Jerome D'Ambrosio said it was a Jackie X turn, didn't they? Reflections there, having a look then on the back of movement, but no dice at the moment. Who is that off the circuit? Goodness gracious me. Taking liberties with the track. Limited these drivers are out there tonight then. Of course, in these Formula 2 machines there, as they come in to complete as they come out of the second sector then, and flying onto the back straight, and of course come through Blanchimont as well. Here is Troy now then, all over the back of Luke here. The Delta is slightly skew whip at the moment. We'll hopefully get an updated Delta just for a moment there. Troy then with the beautiful Max Verstappen-esque inspired crash hammer in the very reminiscent Red Bull as well. On board with Liam Lawson's car, who's been an absolute revelation in Formula 1. I think he's driving in Qatar again this weekend as well. TK set the fast up race, and he's now starting to hunt down Gordo. Gordo's tyres already had it then after only 3 laps around here. A long circuit this one is going into last source. Here's Luke there. Goodness me, he's pushing R2B, and R2B is out of the detection zone of the DRS zone, which means he could be a sitting duck there going up the Camel Straight there up to the top of Lake Com here. Let's have a look. That was Gordo's had a great run out of last source, to be fair, but TK is now alongside it. Before you got to DRS, TK takes the lead of the sprint race here in Belgium. Then Gordo down into second place there, as we've also got Luke, who's passed R2B, who's second in the championship, and Troy knows that R2B is second in the championship, so he does not have to worry too much at this stage of proceedings. Back on board now with Troy, and all over the back of R2B. Farf is the first driver and the only driver to get a 3-second penalty at this moment in time. Troy going to go up the inside. Then he's going to be on the outside of the corner. No name R2B there, just showing him his rear wheel there. So Troy is going to have to go around the long way. Is what R2B is saying, is what R2B is thinking of. But Troy, it's only a matter of time, I feel, until Troy does get past. I'm sure there was contact there at a Puyong. So Troy then off the circuit. Sorry, not Troy. It's R2B off the circuit, and it's getting very cozy here in the chicane. And Troy is past R2B. Revessier also, who's on pole position for the feature race. He was 7/10 of a second quicker than anyone else in qualifying, which is pretty impressive indeed. But I think Vessier would like to get past R2B now. Vessier, I don't think we've seen the best of Vessier, have we? So far in this Formula 2 Championship there, and you can see he's all over the back. He's all over the back now of R2B as we go into the bus stop chicane now. Of Gordo's now down in third position as his teammates go through. Look at those soft tires, they're not too happy at all. I think that Gordo's now going to be falling like a sinking stone, unfortunately. Here's Luke on the outside into last source, and Gordo's going to try and go in deep. He does go in deep, but I don't think he's going to have the traction. Well, he just about keeps in front of Luke for the minute there. So good defending there from Troy, but from Gordo, I should say. But unfortunately, I do think that it's only it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. As you go through Road Rouge and Radion, and look at that, before we've even got onto the top of Radion there is Luke has overtaken him off the circuit. He may have to give that position back. He has given that position back there, and oh gosh, and Luke and Gordo almost make contact there as Varia C is out there for someone. And what is happening at the back of the pit is Reflection, who's lost the whole of the wing now off the MP Motorsport car, and he's going to have to come to the pits. So you don't get mandatory pit stops, do you, in the sprint? However, Reflection's going to have to come to the pits there because there's no way he's going to be able to continue that. I think that Luke was trying to get back in the slipstream of Gordo there, and I think he just misjudged ever so slightly. But luckily, both drivers were able to survive the experience there. Luckily. The VSCR then, of course, the drivers have to adhere to the Delta, and of course, and that is about, is it like 40, decrease your speed by 40%? Well, it's TK who leads the way by 2 seconds in front of Sick as Muck in second, and then third position is Luke, who's a further 2 seconds back from Sick as Muck. But we will not look too much at those times there, because those times would have been inflated due to the VSC coming out at the moment there. But Gordo in fourth, fifth is Troy, sixth position is R2B with Vessier in seventh, eighth is Winnie, fourth in ninth position, and Knowlesy is in 10th at this moment in time. 11th position is Toy Coin with Kaidal 12th, Mushroom 13th, Kaz, Moomin 14th and 15th, Martin in 16th, Camaros, Martin 16th, Jinner 17th, Camera 18th, Reflections down in 19th position there. We're back racing here on lap 4, so we're over half distance now in this Formula 2 race. And then look at this, and here's Gordo, and Gordo, Luke and Troy as well, and Troy going on the outside here, and Gordo, what is he going to do then? He's going to try and defend as best he can, but Troy's going to be on the outside, then Camera's got a 3-second penalty. And look at this then, because Troy has not got past Gordo straight away, and look at how quickly they are onto the back of the Crocodile here. And Martin, who is that figure? Don't sure if it is Martin, to be honest, but just to the yellow flag very briefly indeed. As Troy still, look at the queue here behind Gordo. Goodness gracious me, then Gordo is going to be a bit concerned, I think, by this as we go through Rouge and Radion once again. And Troy there, look at that, that's Gordo, look at that car, he was snaking, wasn't it there? And that is not going to be that's not going to give anyone a lot of confidence. And then Troy, and he's going to go on the outside to the top of Lake Home. And he has not got the straight line speed, but he will have the grip, I think. Then on the outside, but Gordo is not giving up there, and Troy's going to go through, but he's off the circuit there. Oh, bit of contact, and TK has a 3-second penalty. That is crucial in this sprint race here. Troy then is trying to get past Gordo here, but at the moment Gordo is not yielding here. TK's got a penalty, and Sick as Muck there. Can he get his first sprint race win of his career? Magnificent indeed then, on board with Troy once again. And look at R2B then did have a chance to get past Troy, but he has lost a lot of momentum there as we go down into Puyong once again there. Troy would like to... Is that rain? That is rain here. Kaidal has got a 3-second penalty. That is rain then for the sprint. Of course, in Formula 2, there is no intermediate tyres, of course, which means that you've got to go onto the wet tyres. The slicks cannot handle it out there, and that is a huge step, isn't it, between the wets and the slicks? We have seen already in Formula 2 that when it rains, it is anyone's ball game. It's about keeping those tyres very much in the operating window. It's absolutely crucial, isn't it? And that's what's going to win or lose the race here. Sigismund currently leading this race, and in terms of time, of course, because TK's got a 3-second penalty. He's going to be kicking himself with that one. Gordo is now on the outside. Oh, a bit of contact with the side pod there of the Charouz car. Troy then on the outside takes the position, and Vessier going very deep there, but I think he's got the job done as R2B is dropping down the order. He's lost 2 positions, R2B has, with Farf now up into 7th position there. But remember, Farf, of course, has a 3-second penalty as well. Into the pits comes Winnie, Knowlesy, Kaidal, and Cirrus Mushroom then, and also moving in the pits as well. Then those drivers that what are they coming in then? They're going to go onto the wet tyres, and let's take a look then. It's soft tyres for Reflections. No one has pitted yet. It's wet tyres for Kaidal then. So of course I thought it stopped raining, to be honest, there, which would have been an absolute... As a Farf's got another 3-second penalty, that is crucial. Unfortunately, he was caught red-handed there as well. Farf all over the back now with Vessier, and here comes R2B, then it's, my goodness me, it's Hackett and Schumacher from 2000, and we've got a bit of a rubbish camera angle, but I think that's 2 into 1 there, and up into, I think the Farf is 6, Vessier is 7, but R2B has got no pace at the moment, down 8 position. Toy Coiner, who's second in the championship, joint second in the championship, the man in front of him now in 9th position there. It's not looking too good at all out there at the moment, is it? Unfortunately, and that is a bit, and that's disappointing indeed there. And so what are the wet tyres doing? And we're going to take a look at the wet tyres, and at the moment there's an 18-second deficit between Knowlesy and Camero, and unfortunately for Knowlesy and the rest of the wet runners, they're not quick enough at the moment. Vessier's got a 3-second penalty, which is not ideal at all, is it? Unfortunately for Vessier, he's going to drop out of the points if he ain't careful here. There's a 3-second gap between Kaz and 10th position and Toy Coin in 9th there. So one of these drivers might be able to scrape a points finish. TK has got no pace at the moment, has he? Because look at this, and Sickersmuck there, no penalties at the moment for Sickersmuck, and at the moment now is the de facto race leader. Lap 6 out of 9 here. This is a long old lap around here in Spa. The rain is not coming down heavy enough at the moment for the wet tyres, for the wet tyre runners doing anything about it. The wet tyre runners are Knowlesy, Winnie, Kaidal, Farfis past Gordo. There he goes, and Gordo trying to hang on the outside here. Farfis going to have to, Farfis got off the circuit there. Gordo is trying to fight that. He's got the traction here, Gordo has. Farf has the inside. TK has lost the lead then into La Sorsa. And one of TK's doing a bit of gamesmanship there with the DRS here. Farf on the inside. Farf on the inside. TK is lost out again then because no, TK has got the lead then with Sickersmuck all over the back of them as they come over the brow of the hill. Goodness gracious me, there's cars all over the show here as they come up to the Camel Straight, and we're watching the wrong way there. TK still leads then, but I think that was very clever from TK then, as he still keeps the lead. Vessier and Gordo, this battle here, Farf down to 5th and Gordo down to 6th, and Vessier's alongside us on the right hand side. There he goes, up in his 6th position there. R2B is still behind Gordo. That is going to be very frustrating indeed then for the man who's second in the championship. At the moment though, he will be extended second in the championship to Toy Coin by 1 point now. However, well, more than 1 point I think now, because of course the penalties. And Gordo's off the circuit. Gordo is off the circuit. And I thought he had a puncture just looking backwards, and he hasn't at the moment now. As Movement's got a 3-second penalty on the outside. Dances Toy Coin and up to 8th position there. Unfortunately for Gordo, the soft tyres is not helping now, unfortunately. No, that is a big blow indeed there for Gordo. I think that he needs to keep within the 3-second window, but I don't think he is. The raindrops are getting heavier, but it's still not good enough for the wet tyres just yet out there. And unfortunately, now look at this. So TK very, well, I wouldn't say he's slow then, because look in the background now, that's Luke then, and you'll see Troy, who's now going to challenge for 3rd. I think he's got de facto 3rd already. Back on board. Look at the raindrops, and they're getting bigger on the camera of the Sickersmuck here. Going through Blanchemont here. Then I thought it was going to go side by side, and not quite though. I think the Sickersmuck fall better over there, but he is flying for the Charoux team, and what a way to make your debut here. Full-time debut as well in Formula 2 for the Charoux by getting that sprint win. That'd be fantastic. Lap 8 we're on now, out of 9 then, just 2 laps to go in this race. It's a long circuit, this one is. About 7 kilometers, or 7 kilometers give or take that. Goodness gracious me then. On board now with Troy then, as we go into last source. Kaz has got past Gordo. Gordo has had enough of the tyres to come to the pits, and I think it was a stretch too far on those soft tyres. The only driver to start on the soft tyres to go through Eau Rouge then, and up to Radion. TK still leads the way then, but it is Sickersmuck there just sitting there quite happy at the moment. Sickersmuck is, but I don't think he will be for much longer, because here comes Troy, and Troy then, who is gaining on Luke. He is through at the top of Lake Com. He's done it, up into 3rd position now. Luke is going to have to yield then, as Troy then pinches him on the inside. Couldn't get the momentum, and Troy now in 3rd position as the championship leader. Good stuff. going Jinner. Whoa! His Jinner has sailed off into the top of Lake there, and it's gone over the rumble strips and over the grass. And unfortunately, Jinner has probably is now worse off than what he was when he first got there. This battle here between Farf and Bessia is going to really start to heat up. Then Farf is 4 seconds back from his teammate Luke at the moment, and he does have a 3-second penalty to boot as well. Unfortunately, as well. As you can see, then we go down to Blanchable, lap 8 of this one. Toy Coin still all over the back then as TK and Sickles market, they're both off the circuit there, and Kaida's got a 3-second penalty, and look at how much time that these two have lost, and as TK is defending for all of it then, is defending here, then as the rain is still not heavy enough, but the wet tires are still, I think the wet tires are gradually closing now. There's 16 seconds. I can't remember what the time was the last time, but last time I checked, to be fair. As Sick as Mutt there and TK unfortunately have cost themselves an abundance amount of time. And on the last lap here, Troy has got a golden opportunity to win this race now, hasn't he? As they did have a decent advantage there, but both of them having issues just coming out of the chicane and into Pro Frere. And unfortunately for the two leaders there, Troy is all over the back of them now like a bad rash here. Into last source said Troy will have the DRS contact there between Sick as Muck and TK, and goodness me, Jinner's got a 5-second penalty there for cutting the corner. Goodness me. Oh dear, then as now look at this, Luke is also a DRS race as well, but I think he's too far back. Hope Sickers might have damage to the wing there, but he's gone over the brow of the hill at the top of Radion, and now then is they're all gaining on each other, then they're all going to concertina into each other, I think, at the top of Lake Calm here. Here's Troy then on the outside, then Sickers squeezed in there, but Troy's going to be boxed in, I think that there's Sickers going on the inside, Troy staying on the outside, then Troy into second position here. Down into third goes Sickers, then Troy now is the de facto leader of this race, and Toy Coin's got a penalty. That's going to be costly. Not at the moment to listen though, because Kaz is 7 seconds back then, so Toy Coin should be able to Toy Coin should be able to keep that 1 point in 8th position there, but that's not ideal at all. Sickers Mug's also got 3-second penalties now, which means he's now down. He's now also going to lose second position in this race. So a bit of frustration there for Sickers Mug. Not sure what happened between himself and TK in this part of the circuit last time around there, but at the moment it's Troy who's going for the sprint race win here. Gordo's got a 3-second penalty as well. Unfortunately, it's not gone too well, has it, there for Gordo, who is on the soft tyres as Knowlesy's back into the pits again and gone on wet tyres, but it's just not raining heavily enough out there for those wet tyres, unfortunately, and that is a big blow indeed. Winnie's also got a 3-second penalty. These penalties are raining in now. Oh, pun intended there. As we're on to the launch one for the 9th and final time here. Of course, the sprint and the feature race is only like 4 laps difference, isn't there? Because we've got 13 laps for the feature. This race here, we got 9 laps, and as they come through Blanchimont now and up into the final turn, and Troy doesn't need to risk anything here. He's having a look then, but as he goes a bit wide, they both got a bit wide there, and Sick as Muck there coming out of nowhere. Yellow flag then is one Usa. I think that's Serious Mushroom off the circuit. Troy wins the Belgium Grand Prix, and whoa! Oh my goodness me! And Serious Mushroom off in Puyol there, and he's got into the barrier. He is in the tyres here. It's the and he's been disqualified, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think he was going to get out of that. That's a humongous smash there. Oh gosh, there, Troy, Serious Mushroom, the only retirement there, but goodness gracious me, that is illegal, sir. And yes, you can point out, oh gosh, oh my word. And Serious Mushroom has popped his tyre as well. But that is a major problem there for Serious Mushroom out of the sprint race there. And well, that is a lot of damage there, and to that Campos. I don't know how he got there. Goodness gracious me. That must have gone off in a major way there for Serious Mushroom. The only retirement in this one. A lot of drivers did gamble on the wet tyres, but it just didn't come to fruition there. And we've also got Moomin out of the session as well, by the looks of things, with a puncture. And yeah, the wet tyres had moving out of this race as well. The wet tyres had just getting blistered, aren't they, and just puncturing, moving out of this one as well. Then it's a very strange end then to this race. I have no idea how he got up there. Goodness me, and there's also a puncture for Winnie as well. Of course, this is the problem, isn't it? If they had intermediate tyres, it wouldn't be a problem, but that's what I think one of the beauties about Formula 2 is it does make it a lot more exciting on the tyre gamble, doesn't it? But it really needs to be raining a lot heavier than that there. As you can see, as Troy there, who took the victory and took the sprint race and extended its lead in the Formula 2 Drivers' Championship. Loving life out there at the moment is Troy, isn't it? Fantastic performance indeed there for Troy. Look, let's take a look at the classification from the sprint race. Troy won the sprint race here in Spa. Second position was Luke in the end. He also got fast up as well, so 9 points there for Luke. TK, who's down in third position, unfortunately, as it got a bit heated between TK and Sickersmuck towards the end there. But Sickersmuck still gets 5 points, and good points there for points all there from the Saru's team. RGB is now solo holder, second position in the championship there, but again, there's 4 points there. Vestia with 3. Toy Coin with 2 and Farf with 1 point now, and the penalties did cost a couple of drivers. Kaz into 9th, superb, with Dumartin in 10th, Jenner 11th, for Cameron 12th, Reflections 13th, Gordo 14th, Kydal 15th, Knowlesy 16th, with Winnie in 17th. 2 retirements there, moving out of the race there with a puncture, and Cirrus Mushroom somehow got himself buried into the tyre wall at Puyong there, unfortunately. And yes, I don't know, he got disqualified, but I think that was a bit harsh by the race stewards there on that one, wasn't it? Goodness me, it's like you couldn't get out of there, could he? Goodness gracious me. Serious question. At least he'll get views and memes. It certainly will get some views and memes, I must say. I think that one might be on the old social media platforms, I think, sometime next week. So, goodness me. Don't forget to like your helmets as well. Seriously, I'm saying yes. Of course, a big thumbs up there for your helmets. I I must admit though, I've not been really on it about the helmets as of late, which is pretty shocking to be honest, isn't it? I promise I'll make it up to you in the Italian Grand Prix. I do expect some lovely helmets there. Of course, at the Temple of Speed, that is where Formula One is back for ALR next week. Of course, gold, silver, and bronze. Of course, so looking forward to that one. That is the final European race of the season for Formula One before we go on our flyaways, which I think then starts at Singapore, doesn't it? There, so very good stuff indeed there before we head off to Japan. I think, anyway, I can't remember what the calendar is, and I dare not touch this contraption because it's probably going to cause me more issues than what I got at the moment there. Right, let's go for the grid. Soft tyres for Kydal and for Toy Coin. Everyone else on the medium tyre set. Remember that it does seem to be the strategy in Formula 2 seems to be. The strategy in Formula 2 seems to be starting on the medium tyre or the harder tyre and going to the soft, because that is the quicker one at the moment. I'm fifth. I'm fifth. How low? Is that from qualifying? Yes, it is moving. Of course. If you get for qualifying, that you do start. Of course, for the one-shot qualifying, you do start in the position you qualified for the feature race, which is this race now. For the sprint race, if you qualified in the top 10, of course, that is reversed for the sprint, which is why Vestia started 10th and now starts first. Vestia is on pole position. He's already got 2 points to his name. Second position is Troy. Third position is Luke, with R2B in fourth. Moomin is a very happy man in very happy driver in fifth position there. Sixth position is Sickersmuck with Kydal in seventh. Gordo in 8th position. 9th is Winnie. 10th position is TK with Jinner in 11th. Farf in 12th position. Reflections 13th. Knowlesy is in 14th. 15th is Mushroom with Toy Coin in 16th position. 17th is Kaz. Martin 18th. 19th is Camaro. 19 cars on the grid for the feature race. 13 laps around here. We had rain in the sprint. I wonder if we're going to have rain in the feature as well. Unfortunately, again, though, when the rain does hit, it seems to cause all kinds of nuisance, doesn't it? We have got almost, basically, the drivers are quite universal for once on this front. They've got a universal front now, as everyone is on the medium tyres apart from Kydal and Toy Coin. So those drivers are going to be quicker than a hiccup to begin this race there. Of course, 13 laps around Spa here then. Formula 2 is a week behind the old Formula 1 now, so we will be in Zandvoort next week for Formula 2. Cannot wait for that one there. There is action and drama in all of gold, silver and bronze there for the races in the Dutch Grand Prix over the last 3 days or so. So I'm expecting nothing less than for Formula 2 as well, as we come up on the grid now. Come up on the grid now to start us on our journey then. As I go to say, don't get many tyres. I go there saying, no, you don't. Serious Mushroom, you only get 3 each. You do. They're quite taut on the old tyre allocation. It's like me, quite taut on the old pound coins. On board Camaro down in 19th position. Unfortunately, didn't see much of Camaro in the sprint race, but let's see how he does in the Trident in the feature race now. Of course, as the yellow flags are fluttering, and the green flags are fluttering, I should say. Martin has not lined up his car very well on the grid, which means he has now got to start slightly further back. There we are. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5. There's a pause. We are go for magnificent Spa, and Moving's had a fantastic start then, and there's 13 laps of action here in Formula 2. Then Troy is down into 3rd position already, as he had a so-so start here. We got yellow flags already. Then there's someone's off the inside there. Who is that? And oh gosh, there's carnage at the back here, and I think that's Knowlesy in 4th, Jinners in 4th as well. I think Serious Mushroom Farf, I think, may have also had issues as well, but debris all over the circuit, and that's not ideal at all then, and a terrible start as we go up to the top of Lake Com here, and Vessier then followed by Luke. Then there's a bit of slipstreaming at the moment there. Of course, that is where you're going to get you'll be very concerned. And contact in there. That's between Kaidao. Kaidao almost snaking there, but somehow kept the car going in this straightforward motion here. TK in the 7th position there. Sickers Bucket down in 8th position. He's lost 2 positions there. Just like I said, he started up the inside of TK. Remember that these two have already had some issues in the sprint, and I think that they're still a bit heated with each other as well. And there's contact. There's more contact with Winnie and Sigismund. Then there again, Alboe, wasn't they? Sigismund and TK there. Goodness gracious me. And Winnie was stuck there. He had to reset to track. Of course, that's usually frowned upon in ALR, but if you're stuck on the curb, that's the only way to get yourself going, isn't there? So Winnie there, I think that he'll get a pass on that one. What about the soft rider of Toy Coin then? He's up to 11th position now. Toy Coin's been a revelation in gold, hasn't he? He showed his muscle. He showed his might and muscle in the Formula 2 trade to begin with, didn't he? And then he's just elevated his status, hasn't he, in ALR beautifully well. Both him and Keza have been magnificent in the Alpha Tower, and of course the Constructors Championship. Constructors Champions have been kind of at sea for most of the season, haven't they? Of course, really struggling there. Of course, they had a great start of the season with Gamer looking very strong. And then unfortunately Gamer had to pull out then, and then since Gamer's pulled out of AlphaTauri, I've been just lost at sea, hasn't he? Good Kaz has stable the ship, and then Toy Coin has now also really strengthened the car, really strengthened that team as well, haven't they? And Toy Coin now, whilst I've been monologuing, is up into 10th position now for the Campos team. Then his teammate Serious Mushroom has got a penalty there. I think that might be for the first lap shenanigans. I'm not saying that the stewards blamed the Serious Mushroom there, but unfortunately there for Serious Mushroom there, the only driver to get a penalty out of that, then I don't even know why. He might have probably got a penalty then because of overtaking on the yellow flags there. Of course, the rolling cardings was denied of entry into Formula 1 for 2025 and beyond there, unfortunately, as a Toy Coin's up to 9th position, flying through. Martin is trying to stick his nose up the inside there, but I think that that was going to be quite that would have been quite audacious to say least. So that's audacious from Gordo up into 10th position now there in the Charouz car, as Martin there is going to have a look up the inside there in the Dams car. Luke's got a 3-second penalty already. We're only on lap 2. That is going to be costly, I think, for Luke then. Let's see how this one goes. It's a long event, this one is out. A long feature race, this one is out on lap 2 out of 13. My goodness gracious me. Right, so Vessier then is still 5 tenths a second in front now. Let's see what Vessier's got in terms of speed then. He looked quick in qualifying. 7/10 per second pole position time now. Over Troy then, which is, I got to say, nothing to sneeze at. That's an incredible pole up there from Vessier. One of the most impressive of the season, I am sure of it. one that was impressive of the season then, but let's see how he does in race trim then. With Troy then all over the back of Luke here. Of course, says that Luke is going to be oh my goodness, well, I thought that Troy was going to sneak up the inside there, and Troy seen that gap closing then. That's very good race, and that's exactly about the racecraft there for Troy. And of course, he's seen that gap closing, didn't he? Of course, some drivers like me would not have seen that gap closing there, but Troy certainly knew it was coming before it came there. Movement, lovely helmet design there, up into 6th position now as Kaidal is over 2/5. Whoa, is R2B going very deep into La Source there. DRS is now available, and this is where the fun is really going to begin. Is that I think that after the first off shenanigans, I don't think there was any pit stops there. Of course, there would not have helped anyone to cover the pits early on, unfortunately. As of course, you've only got 2 compounds of tyres, which is the medium and the soft tyre. Then, so no hard tyres on these Formula 2 machines. To maybe go long then, which I'm not sure about what you guys think, but maybe the hard tyres would have made it a bit interesting if someone like Farf, Knowsley, Sigismund, Camaro or Winnie had damage there. But unfortunately, they've kind of got hanging out if they got wing damage, haven't they, really? Otherwise, they're going to have to come to the pits again. So Kaidal is leading this train of cars, which includes Moomin, TK, Reflection, Toy Coin now, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Gordo in 10th position there, getting very squirrely. Moomin is there in the Virtuosi car, going wide out of the corner with no name. Is Moomin, but he's pushing on. He is very much attacking the circuit, and that's what we like to see here in Spa. Of course, one of the best circuits on the Formula 1 and Formula 2 ALR calendar. Serious Mushroom going through Puyom there, which of course he was very much living in those tyres just a few months ago in the sprint. However, hopefully has a better end to the feature race as he is in the Campos, and he has got a queue of cars in front of him, which involves Kaz and the Prima, Martin the Dams, and Gordo and the Charisse. And you believe or not, the 2 cars in front of him are not teammates there, but they are just oh, it's contact there between Roman wheels there between Kaz and Serious Mushroom. Cars with the, I was talking about helmets. I think the cars had the best helmets of the over the last couple of days, and he's been superb, hasn't he? So good stuff. He's now going on the outside, and goodness gracious me then, and I think that Kaz was certainly trying to suck on the outside of Blancherol there. Verstappen had a great manoeuvre there in 2 fouls. Serious Russian going very deep there into the bus stop. Verstappen had a great manoeuvre there back in 2015 and on Ericsson, but goodness me, I don't think this Kaz is going to be able to replicate that in these Formula 2 machines there. As Kaz having a look on the inside there, but nothing doing just yet there, as Kaz's car is looking very unstable there, isn't it? Goodness me. Jinner now, who's in 40th position, he's had a bit of a tough season in ALR Jinner, as of course he is the bronze champion. Oh, he's the bronze champion, Jinner is there, but we have got an overtake for the lead then. Troy leads the Belgian sprint feature race, passes the pole sitter Vessier, and goodness me, he's going for another double race winning event here in Formula 2 then. There's Troy, good stuff indeed, as going down the hill then, Kaidal, who has still got a bunch of cars of Moomin, TK and Reflection Toy Coin right under his gearbox here, and I think that who's out there? There's Reflection going very wide, then Serious Mushroom getting past Martin. We've got Camera Racer off the circuit, and that's a safety car. That is going to really throw the cat amongst the pigeons now then. So strategic, as I'm sure that all the drivers are now going to think about their strategical options. Anyone who's on the medium tyres is not a good idea. Anyone on the soft tyres though, like Kaidal, like Toy Boy, they might be able to come into the pits there, throw the set medium tyres and go to the end of the race, which is absolutely perfection for them. It's just on board now with Troy. I'm not sure if the pit window usually opens on lap 5 or 6 in the real world of Formula 2. We'll see how this one transpires in this event now. But I'm sure if you've only got 50% race, then surely it should be lap 3, shouldn't it? Well, that's my thinking anyway. So got yellow flags out there, which is not good at all. Well, they might be safe car. I thought the yellow flags were 7 outside of their Jinner trying to take Martin there, which I think might surprise him a bit then. So as we come to the bus stop chicane then, and we have pit stoppers. Troy is in the pits, Vessier in the pits as well. R2B has stayed out here. Remember that I've got to be honest, it's touch and go, isn't there? Unless Troy and Besser has fouled like they've had to come into the pits. There they are now. There's only one mechanic per wheel here, so the pit stops is not as quick as Formula One, but it's still a magnificent spectacle. As they're coming out of the pits now, then as you can see, look at that, then brilliant, absolute choreography then from all the teams there. Toy Coin in the pits as well, and one of them we might see their teammates come in the next time around here. You'd lose so much time in the pit lane in Formula 2 if you queue. Sick as muck onto medium tyres. Oh no, I think he's going on to softs. He is going on to softs then. So we're just going to have distance then. So the soft tyres that are going to be stretched ever so slightly here. Jenner in the pits then. Varf in the pits as well. Down in the back of the field. Of course, he's involved in that first lap incident there. Winnie also, he's out behind Winnie now as we go to the top of the hill. Then the top 8 have not stopped then, which are then R2B, who leads the way with Moomin in second, TK in third position, fourth is Gordon, fifth is Mushroom with Martin in sixth and Kaz in seventh, and Knowlesy in eighth position. Then those are the drivers that have yet to stop. 5-second penalty for Cirrus Mushroom, 3 seconds for Luke, 3 seconds for Reflection, 3 seconds for Winnie. Cirrus Mushroom, because he has a 5-second penalty, will be able to surf out in the pit lane now. The 3-second penalty will be added on to the end of the driver's race time. After Knowlesy then is the drivers who have pitted then, which is Troy on softs, Vessier on softs, Luke on softs, medium tyres for Kaidal for Reflections, and Toy Coin now. And one of the medium tyres will be a little happier towards the end of this one there. We got Sick as Muck in 15th position there. 16th position is Jenner with Winnie 17th and Farf in 18th. As these drivers are just catching to the back of the crocodile. Softs will be panned, but it will be panned, bred by the end. Not by the end, will they not? As I think that it's going to be touch and go. But I reckon Softs might just about get to the end, but they will not be feeling. They will not be feeling too good, would they? I think that. I think the drivers are going to come in. I reckon that the drivers should come in this lap. We're on lap 5 out of 13 here. We're going to have distance now. I think there's a golden opportunity for these drivers who haven't pit to go in the pits now. Catch up to back. They will lose track position. However, they will have a lap younger soft tyres here, which could be crucial to the end of this race. But R2 Beat has stayed out. So is Moomin. So is TK. So Gordo hasn't no. Sorry, no. Serious Russian has as he comes into the pits now. And also to the pits is Kaz as well. And Knowlesy then. So these 3 drivers then, goodness me, it's going to get very interesting now about, it's going to get very interesting now to decide to see how this one goes up. But Cirrus Mushroom is going to have to serve this 5-second penalty. He's going to lose out to Knowlesy and Kaz, I think, then, as they're already in the pits. There we go, stopping now. You can see there they are then. So they cannot touch the car on the Campos here. Cirrus Mushroom then it's like an eternity here, isn't it? The tyres are on now. Knowlesy and Kaz, there they go. And Cirrus Mushroom out in 18th position there. However, the beauty about that is that, of course, that he will now doesn't need to serve out a 5-second penalty again. He is now as clean as a whistle, and he can catch it to the back of the crocodile. So technically he's got a, well, I wouldn't say a free. It's not really free, is it? There, because he has lost track position to Knowlesy and Kaz, which could be crucial later on in this race there. But I think that he'll rather have done it there and then. So just taking stock here, lap 6 out of 13 then at this moment in time then as oh dear, Cirrus Russia not a happy chappy with the driver in front of him there. R2B2 is on 5-lap mode at medium tyres along with Moomin, TK, Gordo and Martin. Everyone else has come into the pits now. On the medium tyres is Kaidal and Toy Coin. They should get to the end, no problem. Drivers who have only just stopped them, which will have a lap younger tyres, is Knowlesy, Kaz and Mushroom. And one of the top 5 should come in the pits, you know, because that's going to be a lot of time that they're going to lose, aren't they, by pitting in green flag conditions. However, I'm usually wrong on this instance. I'm probably wrong again here tonight, but one day I'll get it right then. It's only, well, I've only been commentating in ALR for like 5 years now, something like that. Goodness gracious me. And I still don't have a clue about strategy, which I suppose makes it good. It makes it very exciting for me. Probably not for you guys at home who's screaming at the TV. Or what, you probably not even watch on the TV. Screaming at your mobile devices there. Sean, get a grip. Potentially the drivers might be also screaming, the drivers will be screaming get a grip as well on these tyres potentially by the end of this one. But let's see how this one transpires. Right. R2B that is going to be leading us going. So when is he going to go, and when is he going to drop the hammer? I would say that the safety car restart here is probably one of the most precarious out of every circuit on the Formula 2 calendar, apart from Baku, I'd say, because the run up to the run up Kemmel Straight up to Les Combes, I should say, goodness me, up to Les Combes is certainly not certainly going in the mind of R2B and the top 5 here, and potentially for the other drivers, well, apart from Serious Mushroom, who's at the back of the field at the moment now. So he's going to just be thinking about attacking, whilst I think a lot of drivers be thinking about defending. Well, R2B's gone. He's gone, you know, but Moomin's gone with him. So Moomin is now sticking with R2B. That's a very good restart, actually, from the top 3, top 4. Is it top 5 as well? No, as R2B is heading up, he's into the pits now. Moomin takes the lead of the feature race here in Spa. Who else in the pits? Well, TK's in the pits as well, so maybe these 2-lap extra is going to help him. We'll find out there, but yes, was surprised they come in the pits last up, to be honest, there, because they've got a lot of ground to make up now. R2B, as remember, he's second in the championship is R2B, so he is potentially going to lose that second position there, as Jinner and Sick as Muck there fighting for position there, as Jinner is in 10th position there. Moomin's got a 3-second penalty at the top of Radion, unfortunately, I assume it's Radion, and so that is going to be crucial here. That is Troyer is passed already, or is he? And he's got to be careful, because there's going to be a humongous smash between Vestia and at the top into Les Combes, and there's cars all over the show. There's contact here, and it's getting very precarious. And who's leading who? I have no idea. And it's Luke who's in second position. Martin's in the third position, and who's off the circuit? That is almost Vestia and Troyer here. So it's getting very precarious in the midfield. Troy Reflects getting past Kaidal. I think it's like, goodness me, yellow flags there, and that's more contact here. And look at this, and Troy that on the outside is getting very squeezy here. And Vestia's going to try and get through as well. Oh my gosh, I'm going to close my eyes there. Oh my goodness me. And now going on the outside goes Vestia. And through he goes Martin down to 6th position. What is going on here then? Look at these guys on Collinsons. Who is that? That's Toy Coin up the inside. And the man who's sparing the championship potentially second. And he's got to make sure he's going to be okay. Sickersmug trying to go up the inside. Sickersmug off the grass. And free into oh my goodness me. I thought it was all going to come to blows there. And a very action-packed here, and his goodness gracious me, that absolute getting very tight to the old midfield there, isn't it? Goodness gracious me. Martin down to 7th position now. Always going on the outside. Blanchard on there, Jinner having a look then. And who's that yellow flag then? And one of the Primus is off at a cars. And goodness me, it's Martin and Jinner getting very close. And Martin going up the inside of Reflections here. Oh my word there, and look at this, and these drivers are all over the show here, coming out to the far turn. Martin has done 6 laps on the medium tyres. Sickersmug is now done, of course, on 3-lap tyres. And who's out the inside? That's Farf, I think it is. It is Farf. Martin just in front of us then. Martin is going to be on very old used medium tyres now. Oh, Martin and Farf. Oh gosh, there used to be a, I'm sure that bar used to stick out a bit more. Luckily, it doesn't these days. Oh my word! And I thought I was like, Farfair, goodness me, I thought he's good. Oh, contact! And Martin is off, and he's in the wall there. Martin is, goodness me. As they were getting very close indeed. Then look at this as now slipstreaming each other. Sick as Muck. Farf is past. Knowlesy is also in the vicinity as well, to the top of Les Combes. That's Jinner, I think, and Gordo fighting as well. Who's that? Knowlesy's off the circuit now. Oh dear. Knowlesy then, I don't think he's got damage there, but he's lost an almighty amount of position there. Gordo's off the circuit, and now Toy Coin is up into 6th position here. And we've got Moomin who's leading the way at the moment. They're still in the lead. Moomin is on the outside, on the inside. Gordo is but unfortunately does have the traction going down into Pouillon once again. And Lucas all over the back of Moomin. Moomin is still there with Troy as well. Goodness me, there's a lot of drivers with 3-second penalties on that, back on board with the championship leader. Wow, my gosh, I'm surprised that we still got 18 cars running at this point of the race. And goodness gracious me, Serious Russians come back in the pits, unbeknownst to me. R2B is now 7 seconds down the road from Kaz, and about 13 seconds away from Kaidan and the back of this crocodile. So RGB has still got a long way to go, but there's been a lot of action. And Luke on the outside here, of movement here, on board now with Luke as trying to go on the outside. Troy's on the inside, then Luke is going to take a face mask, and there's Fearbus! There's Fearbus going into the bus up here! Oh, it's Ricochet! There's Ricochet! And Troy is off! And so is Luke as well! And goodness gracious me! And that was looking very precarious indeed. And my word then, and all kinds of shenanigans going. Where's Troy? I can't see where Troy is gone there. Vessier leads. Troy's in second position. Jinner's now in second position. Troy down into third. Jinner dives over to second. Troy down to third. Luke in fourth. Then Toy Coin on the medium tires. There's in fifth position. Reflections. It's just, I know it is. I have no idea. And Serious Russian out of the race. And R2B has set the fast on race. It's a virtual safety car. And there's a lot of drama in this one. Goodness gracious me. And Martin in the pits as well. I think that there's going to be a lot of drivers in a bit aggrieved about all these shenanigans going on here. However, Vessier leads the race. Safety car. Oh my goodness me. So there's a safety car now in the final stage of this Belgian Grand Prix. And wow, I think that's somehow we're overtaken still then, because safety car neutralising the race at the moment. So who is this going to help and who's this going to hinder? I think it's going to help anyone who's on the soft tyres. So Vessier leads this race, and with Gino, Troy, and Luke second, third, and fourth there. Fifth position. Oh, fifth position is Toy Coin on the medium tyres and Reflections in sixth. Sick as Mug seventh. Fire Vapes winning in ninth. Knowlesy up into 10th then. 11th is Kite Out, also on the medium tyres. Kaz in 12th. R2B in 13th there. He's got younger tyres than almost everyone else there. Not almost anyway. 14th position is TK on two-lap old medium tyres. And then we've got Moomin and Gordo and Martin on a brand new set of a brand new set of soft tyres there as well. Vessier then, who's leading this race at the moment. Jinner in second. Let's take a look at the penalties then. It is Jinner, Troy, Luke on 3 seconds, 6 seconds for Reflections, 3 seconds for Farp and Winnie, Kaz and Moomin as well. Everyone else has got no penalties at this moment in time then. God has got a 3 second penalty. He's going to be gutted about that, isn't he? Into the pits comes Luke. As Luke got a new set of soft tyres, a new set of soft boots as he's now coming in there. And who else? Nosy in the pits as well. Nosy loves a good tyre challenge as he's rolling the dice then. Mechanics are coming out in the pits then for the ART team and for the Carling team then. So Luke into the pits now then. Stopping on his marks there. Got a new set of soft tyres there for Luke. I said 5 laps then. Nosy also new set of soft tyres. So them drivers are going to be flying here. Safety cars out, and I think it's going to only be out for 1 lap, and then we're going to be really this is going to get really interesting indeed then. It's going to get really interesting indeed then for the final couple of laps here in this one. So what is going on? I don't know. So Luke out in 13th position then on the new soft tyres then. Knowlesy is 16th then on the new soft tyres as well. So how long are these soft tyres going to last for the drivers up front here? So everyone has now got the same tyre life near the front then. So hopefully it'll be a bit more spaced out then. As it was certainly getting very tight in the bus stop then between Troy, Luke and Moomin, I think was in the middle there, as he was ricocheting off both drivers, wasn't he? Goodness gracious me, getting very interested in the run up to the bus stop then. So hopefully the safety car will be in this lap then, and we'll have lap 11, lap 12, lap 13 then before we have one more attack then at Spa, which it could be a doozy after that last safety car restart. Goodness gracious me. On board Betsy at the moment, the pole sitter, who were 7/10 of a second in front of 7/10 of a second in front of Troy. On board of him now. Sorry about that. Yes, and so safety car, I think, is staying out for one more lap, and then being unfortunately, which is unfortunate for us because we want more racing around here, don't we? Yeah, it looks like it's a safety light. No, they're still on at the moment. So they're still on. Is anyone going to come in the pits this time around then? And roll the dice, said go for. Roll the dice, said go for a new set of soft tires towards getting this one there, because the soft tires I think could be crucial in this one, but no, everyone has stayed out then. So one more lap behind the safety car, and then we'll be back racing then. So yeah, lap 12 and 13, 2 laps then around here. It is going to be quite a interesting finish then to the Belgian feature race then. It is Vessier leads with Ginner in second position. Third position is Troye. Fourth is Toy Coin. Remember that there's going to be drivers out there with penalties as well, with just 2 laps to get a 3-second buffer over their rivals. Toy Coin in fourth. Fifth is Reflections. He's got a 6-second penalty. Reflection has there. So that's not looking too good. Stickers Muckers in 6th, and Farp is 7th with Winnie in 8th position. And 9th is Kaidao. Kaidao on the medium tyres there. 10th position is Kaz. 11th is R2B, and 12th is TK. Both those drivers have pitted a lap later, or 2 laps later in the case of the leaders there. So they could be quicker later on then. Luke has got new soft tyres and a brand new set of soft tyres in 13th there. Moomin in 14th position, and Gordo in 15th. Of course, also newish tyres, and with Knowlesy also on newish tyres as well, and Martin in 17th position on 2-lap old soft tyres. So at the moment there is, we do have a safety car at the moment as we are reaching the end of this. Feature race. Goodness me, I'm struggling. Oh my word. Yes indeed. Then of course a quick plug then about what is occurring then in ALR over the coming weeks, actually. The final European race of the season in Italy on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday for gold, silver, and bronze. Then, and it is getting very narrow at the top of silver, isn't there? As Dylan took a win, didn't he, on Monday night then, in front of Tango and in front of Brabbit then. The champion, Brabbit has still got the championship lead though in silver, so that's going to be a doozy. In gold, Percy has really started to steal a march, hasn't he? And he has taken another Grand Prix win and is really starting to extend his championship lead. And same with New Potato is right. He got third, I think, last night, didn't he? I can't remember now, but I do know that New Potato did extend his championship lead then with both Vessier and Dr. Truepot's not scoring it too much then as well. Then as we are now going to be racing again, then safety car has dashed away from Vessier. Lap 12, lap 30 for Vessier. Can he get a feature race win here tonight? He's already got to pole position. That's the brilliant stuff there. 7/10 for a second gap over himself and Troy, who finished second. And when's he going? I thought he was going then, because I heard the car rev, and I think he's gone. He has gone, you know, so we've got just 2 more laps now of the feature race here in Spa. No more safety cars. It is here we go then. Out of the bus stop chicane, Ginner, it's Vessier, Ginner, Troy, then followed by Toy Coin, followed by Reflections. They've already got overtaking going on. There's no overtaking until the start finish on the safety car at line 1. I'm sure it's the finish line these days, isn't it? But there's already overtaking going on already. I think Luke's giving back that position though. But as they go into last source and TK up the inside, we've also got overtaken just in front of us as well between Kaz and Kaidal. Both the Primas then are going at wheel to wheel, side by side. Kaidal is now in 9th position, Kaz down in 10th, and we've got a gaggle behind R2B then TK and Luke, as Luke then, who is of course on new soft tyres and wants to take a bad set over the top of Randy on as well. Knowlesy's got a 3-second penalty that could cost Knowlesy then, as he potentially would have been elevated up the order ever so slightly as we come to the top of lane. Come, and the Sickers back then on the outside of Reflections and threw it up into 6th position. Farp is scampering up the circuit. That's a 3-second penalty for Farp, unfortunately. Oh dear, he's going to be disappointed. Farp is on that one. Gordo and Moomin are also scrapping away as well in 14th and 15th, and there's Moomin now in 14th, and Gordo down into 15th, and also just keeping a watch and brief in 16th position at the moment. R2B and Kaz on the inside into the corner and no name. R2B trying to go up and under. No quite dice about it. Here's Luke again, then as he's going to go up. Look on the outside down to pull out here. Oh, not quite there. As he backs off ever so slightly. No, he's up the inside. Incredible. And Kaz is off the circuit. Where is Kaz? There he is. He's got to be careful when he comes back on the circuit. He's very much on the heart of the racing line there. Great. I got to say, that's fantastic driving, actually, to be fair. As I thought, Luke's gone ever so wide there, but Luke has got to really use those soft grips and those soft tyre now, because he has only got 1.5 more laps in this one. Oh my golly gosh, indeed. They're coming out of Torferro Stavolo. I can't remember what the corner names are for there, shockingly. Oh, I call myself a Belgian fan as well. Just watching TK. I'm going to go on the outside here. Oh, goodness me. And look at these cars here. It's R2P and Kaz are now fighting it. Well, these are not points position either. Vester's got a second advantage then. No DRS in the final stage of this Grand Prix, which I probably, feature race, which I probably should have said earlier on in this one. Now Moomin, who is now up into 13th position. Kaidal is dropped out behind Luke, or has he there? Well, I thought there was contact then. We got a ghost of TK then. Oh my word then. And now flicking past me as well. Sick as muck all over the back of Farfman. Gap in the front then is about a second and a quarter. But here is Troy then trying to get himself back up into second here. Toy Coin then just needs to stay within 3 seconds there. So Jinner is going to be getting a sinking being at the top of lane. Calm here. Troy is through and over to second position there. It's Jinner trying to sneak his way back in there. Troy's got the inside there, and Jinner's got a contact there between Jinner and Troy. Oh dear, and Jinner then is going to be absolutely devastated with that, because that is almost a top 4 finish gone to waste there. Oh dear, Winnie up to a position there. Luke is just moved past number 7 there. Winnie is trying to see if he can get back past him there. I think that unfortunately for Winnie, Luke's got another 3-second penalty. That's not unfortunate for Winnie. I was going to say what is unfortunate for Winnie. I don't think he's got the tyres for the job, but he's certainly got some speed. Contact! Oh goodness me, and Luke has somehow kept it on the straight now, but both drivers are off the circuit. More contact in the bugger routine. Kaidal and Winnie. Goodness gracious me. Oh my word there. There's going to be penalties galore in this one, but so we'll have to find out how who finishes where in this. But it is action drama galore. Sick as muck all over the back of Farf. Sick as muck could get a podium here, you know. And my goodness gracious me, that would be fantastic for Sick as muck, because he is driving far. Oh goodness me. And Farfair is not going to be a happy champion, because here's Reflections there. He's off the circuit, flying past them. Sick as muck as well. And he's through over the full finish. I'm not sure if that's going to be legal there, but Reflections is through anyway. And oh goodness me, and Sick as muck and Farf off the circuit there. Jenner's going to win. Vesier's going to win the race. Goodness me. And that is not good at all. And Vestier wins the Belgian Grand Prix with Toy Coin in second. Third is Troy. Sick as muck out of this race then. And goodness me, it's a 20-second penalty for Kaz for ignoring yellow flags. And my golly gosh there. Oh dear. Now I think that that's got a bit feisty towards anyone, but congratulations to Vestier then, who won the Belgian Grand Prix. Martin got draw today. Fantastic stuff indeed. We didn't get a draw today, both going, did we? But that's all right. I would like to hear your thoughts in the comments there. Gosh. And as you can see, Vestier got pole position. Start off the event very incredibly with that incredible pole position. And then in the end took a very incredible win here in Formula 2 in Spa. Fantastic stuff indeed for himself and for the high-tech team. Very happy with that. Troy spraying away in third position there with second position was Toy Coin in the end. And so, yes, a very good end there. Anyway, let's take a final look at the classification. Liam, has summed it up in one word. Let's take a final look at the classification then from the Belgian Grand Prix. Vestier won that race set. Second position was Toy Coin. Third position was Troy. I think that Troy will be overall satisfied with this. I think R2P in fourth, Gordo in fifth. Sixth is Kaidal with Martin seventh, Luke eighth, moving in ninth. Winnie gets a point for the high-tech team. Just outside the points is Knowles in 11th. Jinner be absolutely devastated with 12th in the end. TK in 13th, Far 14th, Reflections 15th, Carson 16th, Retirement, Sick as Muck, Serious Musher, and Cabaret Racer out of this Belgian Grand Prix. Sorry, no, Belgian feature race, I should say. Good heavens, I'll get there eventually, won't I? But Vesser, what an incredible drive today to finish, to get a win here in the feature race. But your qualifying performance was absolutely magical. 7/10 of a second in front of Troy. Tell us about that.
I would just say nothing much. It wasn't the greatest of laps. It was just tidy, and yeah, kept on circuit where some others got it invalid. Don't know if Troy made any mistakes on this lap because his race pace was certainly much quicker. So yeah.
And I can't remember much about this sprint race, but the feature race, goodness gracious me, there was anarchy towards the end there. But when that first safety car came out, what was you concerned that those soft tires were going to get to the end then? Because it was going to you're going to have to very much extend your stint, wasn't you?
Yeah, I would have had to extend it by about 2 or 3 laps. But I saw Gordo in the sprint race. He went on softs. On the sprint race, so I knew they would get to the end, but they would have been like on their carcass. But luckily, got them to the end, which was kind of helped by the second safety car. But other than that, yeah.
When that second safety car came out, was you concerned at all by the grid bunching up behind you, or was you quite happy with that because there's a lot of drivers behind you with penalties, and you didn't have any penalties at that stage?
I wouldn't have mind not having a safety car, but it was just trying to get the safety car was all about getting a good restart, because if I didn't get a good safety car restart, I had Jin and Troy who had nothing to lose to go for the overtake, considering they had a 3 second, and then Coin was on the mediums right behind them, which could have taken the position away from me. So it was just getting a good restart, staying ahead at the end of the Camel straight, and getting to the end.
And talking of the Kemmel Straight, then was you worried by the safety car restart then, because it's quite a perilous safety car restart here then? So what was your thinking behind your safety car restart, or was you not concerned by that? Was there no tactics? Was it just pedal to the metal up there?
Well, I went early thinking, oh, it might shock some people because everyone goes late, but Gina got a good safety car restart, so that kind of came out the equation, and then it was just getting the good run up El Rouge and onto straight, because the toe in F2 cars is quite strong, so it was just try and stay ahead. I parked my car on the middle of the straight, so they had to be a bit more ballsy on the overtake. But yeah, that was my only strategy. Try and go early and shock them. But unfortunately that didn't happen. But I still got the win, so I can't complain.
And that is the main thing. Well done today, Bessie. A brilliant drive to win the Belgium feature race. Fantastic stuff indeed then. And that is going to be the end for F2 tonight then. Of course, the next race of F2 is actually in the Dutch Grand Prix in Zandvoort. Formula 1 returns for ALR on Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, as it is the Italian Grand Prix at the Temple of Speed then. I cannot wait then. It is going to be fantastic. We do have a later time for Gold start, I remind you, because of the Qatar Grand Prix. So I think ALR Gold will be starting at 8:15, maybe 8:30 on Sunday. So yes, we're slightly later, which means we'll only have a single. No, we won't. We'll have an 18-minute qualifying session and straight into the race. And so that is Sunday for Gold. Then